their saliva is an anticoagulant, but also an anesthetic. So if it does bite you, we won't feel a thing. And they obviously have this. They have two suckers, one on each end of their body. This one is clearly making good use of one of them. So the first step is you got to stab it on each end, which of course it doesn't appreciate. It actually works best if a few minutes before you do your dissection, if you actually put it in the refrigerator a little bit to anesthetize it. It makes it a little bit easier. Oh, thank you. So you pin it on one end and then try to get the other end. He said, and then stretching him out. Oops. That was unfortunate. Yeah, that's why it works. He's also drying out a little bit. So having a little water in here is also helpful. See him.
Yeah, actually, look, look at all the way down.
There you go. So yeah, this is actually part of it is that the leech dissection is you're not killing it, which is why we use leeches, right? Is that leeches have a very, very odd ability to regenerate neural tissue, even after pretty substantial damage or substantial trauma. So you kind of pin him down and get him flat. When doing most surgeries, one of the key facets is lighting. It's making sure you have good lighting. Right. So once you get them kind of pinned down and isolated, then you can start making some incisions. And you need to use kind of two hands here. You have some micro scissors and then some forceps. And if you look, the micro scissors are really small. And the forceps are right there. So the idea is that you kind of hold it in place with the forceps. It's hard to kind of get everything in the same place here. Just hold it in place with the forceps and then try to make an incision. And initially you don't need to go very deep, really just trim along the length of it, just on the surface. with that. So you can see kind of the incision that I made. So you see the red in there. So that is blood, but that is the blood that it fed on, not its blood. So it doesn't actually have blood itself, even though it eats it. So now the idea is you just have to open them up a little bit and start cutting a little bit down. And you see this white tissue is just the connective tissue for the inside, and we have to try to remove as much of it as we can as we cut down. And this is just the connective tissue on the inside. That we're just cutting down between. And at some point, the easiest thing to do is to use your forceps and to kind of grab some of it and then to cut it off. Like that.
Still packing.
So when they kind of keep cutting down, and all this white stuff is just connective tissue that isn't important to us.
Yeah, you can go.
So the other thing that we might need.
Okay.
If you're not called,
Right, that's what I was wondering, because she just assumed that I was talking to her too, but I wasn't. Okay, I don't know. You have a choice.